Hey guys, welcome back to the Homemade Haven. This week we are on baby watch here on the farm. So I thought I'd pick up the camera and take you guys along to experience this exciting journey with us, and hopefully we'll have some babies by the end of this video. So stay tuned. Brief interruption. I just moved down here to feed Judy and I heard Robert's rifle go off in the woods. So, there it went again. We might be cleaning a deer tonight. Okay, Judy, I'm getting it. So all of our local friends and family that had real pumpkins that were still in really good shape have donated a ton to us for our pigs and our other animals here, which is so cool because it's free food and I mean it's recycling, you know, so these pumpkins won't go to waste in the trash can. Our animals can benefit from them and it saves us a little bit on our feed bill, so we're super thankful for that. Apparently she really likes the seeds of the pumpkin, which are good. If you guys watched one of our previous videos, you saw how raw pumpkin seeds are a natural dewormer for animals. So, uh-oh, Robert's calling me. Let's see if he got one. Yeah. Is that you?
Got one for sure. Maybe two.
Maybe two.
Yeah, one dropped right where I shot it. The other one ran into the woods. So now I'm looking for blood.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the flashlight and empty the back of the side-by-side and I'll be over in a minute.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Alright, we got one. Well, I don't have as much time tonight as I planned on to make this video, but that's okay. It's kind of part of homesteading and hunting and gathering, and these guys. Anywho, before I go help Robert get the deer and bring up, I do need to make sure everybody's good and tucked in for bed, meaning that our rabbits have plenty of hay and water to last them through the night. And I want to go ahead and collect eggs too because it's been really cold at night. Hey, I'm trying to record a video here. So any eggs that are left inside of the coop on freezing cold nights will freeze and won't be any good. But as I was saying before, oh my goodness, these geese are just not having it. They think you guys are intruders. I don't know that they've seen my camera tripod before, so. We are on baby watch here on the farm. We have 3 New Zealand rabbit does, females, that were bred approximately 30 days ago. And some of them have started their nesting, so they've been building their nest. And so we are patiently waiting for these babies to arrive. Because it's been so cold the past couple of nights, I have been adding extra hay into their nesting boxes to help keep the babies warm if they are born when it's really cold out. Thankfully, starting tonight. I think tonight we're going to be in the upper 30s, so it won't be as cold. We've been in the 20s the past couple of nights. And then going forward, we'll be back into the 60s at nighttime. So now that the threat of super cold weather is gone, I feel a lot better about these mamas having babies. It's dark in the coop already. No eggs up there. Our chickens have been laying a lot less because the light of the day is a lot less. So that's pretty normal for this time of year. But we're just thankful to get a couple of eggs when we get them. Still keeps us from buying them at the grocery store. Good night, geese. So now, I've got to haul tail to the woods, help Robert get these deer, or at least one deer, maybe two. That would be crazy. He's never shot 2 deer in one night before, but I guess when the opportunity arises, take it when you can get it. That being said, I'll check back in with you guys in the morning and give you the rest of the details on our pregnant mamas. We have not stopped since last night. We've been going. We went into the woods to see if we could find that other deer last night. So what had happened was Robert snuck up on some deer last night. He saw them on the camera and took off running into the woods and snuck up on them on the trail and took a shot at one, and she dropped right where he shot her. And one that was standing next to her did not take off running and was just kind of, looking around like what just happened. So he was able to line up and get another shot at her. And she jumped into the woods and took off. So we weren't sure if he had hit her or not. We spent probably 45 minutes last night. And of course it got pitch black out there and we couldn't see anything. And thankfully it was cold enough last night that if we were to leave her overnight, there wouldn't be any damage done to her meat. It would still be good this morning. So we made an executive decision to just come on back and process the one deer that we had. And then we would go out this morning first thing and try to locate the other deer. So we went out bright and early this morning and looked for all kinds of signs. We looked in the areas that she could have jumped in and ran through, and we really sweeped our property pretty good back in there. As good as you can in the woods. Everything kind of looks the same. It's hard to tell, but there was no blood trail, so we never found any sign that he hit her, and never found a deer. So we're thinking that maybe he shot a little bit high. But anyways, that was not the point of this video. But again, this is life on the farm, the homestead. Things just kind of happen, and you just gotta be ready to go along for the ride. So I guess we will be processing deer meat over the next couple of days. But the point of this video was to let you guys know that we have been on baby watch here on the farm. We have these 3 rabbits that were bred about the same time, 30 days ago, and the first one, her due date is today. I'm not positive that she is actually bred. 2 of these rabbits I'm pretty sure are bred. They've started with some nesting instincts. They have been gathering hay inside of their mouth and patting their little nesting box area. So that leads me to believe that they are getting ready for giving birth. And I'm really thankful that they have waited till the freezing cold nights have passed over. So the rest of the weekend, our lowest should be about 60 degrees. So it's perfect baby having weather if we're gonna have babies. So this is the one that is actually due today. That I was saying I wasn't real sure about her as far as her health goes. I feel like she's gotten really skinny. I can feel her spine, though her stomach still looks distended. So she very well could be pregnant, and it could just be something to do with her being pregnant that has caused her to not eat as much. I have heard that that's a thing. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on her. But this is Bowberry, like Bowberry biscuit. She is a blue full New Zealand rabbit. We have switched all of our rabbits to full New Zealand because after our first rabbit processing, we decided that the New Zealands just have the best size, and if we're gonna process rabbits, we might as well get the best bang for our buck. So that's kind of why we switched to this larger breed, full bred rabbits, so that we can guarantee that we have more meat every time that we go to process them. She has not started pulling any of her fur yet, which is kind of what they do right before they give birth. So we'll be watching out for that. This is Arwen. We actually have had her since the beginning of us getting rabbits. So you guys have been introduced to her before. She is a black full New Zealand. Come here, ma'am. You gonna say hello? Baby, come here. Come here. Oh, she's heavy. Yeah, so she's the next one that is due to kit. She's so sweet. I had to keep her from our first litter because I just love her personality. She's a great mama. So she's definitely full. Very heavy. She's due in the next 2 days. So we're patiently waiting to see what her little babies look like. You're a good little mama. Okay. All right, go easy. Good girl. Good girl. We're super excited to be able to get some new babies from her. Bye-bye, miss. We kind of have an assortment of rabbit hutches right now. The hutch that we built at the beginning of the year, we decided was not enough space in each stall for each grown rabbit. It was only enough space for them to get in their little house and on top of their house and eat their food, and that was really about it. So we took down some walls in between and expanded the stalls so that each mama has a good amount of space, and once they kit, they'll have enough space for several babies to live in there with them until they're weaned and we take them out. And then we have picked up a couple of other rabbit hutches along the way to accommodate for the rest of our rabbits, including our bucks, which I'll show you them in just a few minutes. This here is Domino. She is our youngest doe. She's new to our farm. She is a blue and white New Zealand, and she looks a lot bigger than she was when we first bred her a month or so ago. So I'm excited to see what kind of baby she puts out for us as well. Let me check the nest just to be sure. No, nothing yet. You've done a good job. You built a very nice nest. Pretty girl. Moving on, we'll come over here and check out our bucks. Our little daddy for this litter. He is new to our farm as well. This is Applejack. He is a red New Zealand, full New Zealand as well. And he's just the sweetest thing. He loves to get loved on. And he did a great job with breeding our ladies. I think our rabbits were a little hesitant to breed because of the cold weather that was coming. But anyways, I think he got the job done. We'll see. We're excited to see what his babies look like. And then we still have our original little buck here, Mr. Pebbles. You can see him in there. Hey, Pebbles. Hey, little thing. But he is a New Zealand mix. Unfortunately, his little babies were a little small for us, so we are trying to rehome little Pebbles. He's a great little rabbit, just not a good suit for us here. Back in August of this year, we did have our pigs in together. We had tiny and Judy together during one of her heat cycles. Actually, she stayed with him for 2 heat cycles because we weren't sure if she got bred the first one. And then after the second heat cycle, there was some evidence left behind that led us to believe that maybe she was bred. But here we are. Her due date was actually yesterday. If you're unaware, pigs are pregnant for 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. So that would have been yesterday that she would be due. So we have kind of been crossing our fingers and toes to see if she is pregnant. She's not shown very much that she's pregnant as far as like distended belly, the swelled up teats, or anything like that. And she does look thicker to me, but I don't know, maybe she's just been putting on her winter coat. We have heard 2 sides of the spectrum from pig experts. Some people say that you would know for sure that she is bred. And from other people, we have heard that they have had pigs that showed no signs of being pregnant until there were actual babies on the ground. So we're not ruling out that she could still be pregnant. We're also not ruling out that she's not pregnant. We're kind of in that time zone where it could go either way at this point. And we also heard that Berkshires, which is the breed of our pigs, are notorious for going over their due date. So really, we just have no idea. Oh, that's nice. She has been kind of arranging the hay, and we don't know, again, if this is just something she's doing to keep herself warm because it's been 25 degrees at night, or if she's been making a nest because she has been bringing in sticks and twigs and branches, that kind of thing. So she's really not making this easy on us whatsoever, especially being first-time pig owners and pig breeders. So we're just kind of taking this as a learning experience. All right, there's her side profile. So piggy professionals, let us know. Unless we have piglets by the end of this video. I guess we'll know for sure then, huh? What you think, Ju? I guess it also doesn't help that she's just a ginormous pig. Oh my goodness, she is definitely over 400 pounds. She's a big mama. So, I mean, it's very likely that she could be hiding some babies, especially if it's a small litter. And Tiny, our boar over here, if you guys remember, whenever we brought him home, how tiny he was, hence his name. He was only 30 days old or something like that. He was so tiny. He squeezed through every fence that we had because these little hoodlums get in my garden beds, which as of right now, there's not really much they can mess up, except for these beds that I've planted some winter greens. And I actually put this little teepee net fencing up, and my birds are so bold that they just jumped on top of it and pushed the fencing all down, ate all of my collards down to a nub. They're just so awesome. Never mind the fact that they are not laying many eggs right now. Just eating all of my garden goodies, not leaving any eggs, pooping all over everything. The joy of having chickens. Okay, we're out here checking this morning, doing our morning chores. Don't mind the appearance. Oh, we're checking in on our rabbits, seeing how we're doing. And Miss Bowberry, the very first one I was telling you guys about, the gray New Zealand, has pulled some fur. So, let's see what we got going on. Oh, I see little babies in there. Let's see if we can get a better look. Oh, look how cute. How cute. There's more. Let me count. So it looks like there's 6 altogether. There is 5, possibly tan or white maybe, and 1 gray. Look how cute. How sweet. How precious. Good mama. How cute. Yes, I haven't seen this happen before. There's still some afterbirths down there. I think our other rabbits have eaten that before, so we haven't ever seen it. So I don't know if she's going to do that or not. We'll see. And now we wait for our other 2 bunnies. One of them's due tomorrow, and then one is due 2 days from then. So really anytime within the next couple days we should start seeing some more babies. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I will put a little bit of footage of the other babies once they're born at the end for you guys, because they're so cute and everybody likes to see baby bunnies. We will continue to keep an eye on Judy. There is no progress on her so far. I feel like her belly is more saggy today. But again, I don't know if it's wishful thinking, so who knows. We'll keep you guys posted. Make sure that you're following us here on YouTube by subscribing to our channel. Also, liking and following our pages on social media. You can find us at The Homemade Haven and keep up to date with all of our farm happenings. We look forward to sharing some more with you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you guys on the next one.